What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. Now, they broke almost every record for the Verzuz battle with Gucci and Jeezy. Why? Because these two people did not only despise one another, there was a very good reason why they despised each other. There was no, we was friends and we doing this because it's fun and let's have a good time. No, this was a serious thing. And it was so serious that you felt Gucci still had some personal things on his chest about it. While Jeezy wants to move forward. Because Jeezy wasn't the one in the situation. He just created the situation. So if you Jeezy, you definitely want to move forward. Because this is an incident that he created. So moving forward is very advantageous for him. Now, the word around the campfire is that this thing did close to 10 million views all the way around the board. That's good, right? So if some do 10 million views, it's only natural that you do a sequel. This is not about a movie. It's about sequel. Does your character die in the script? No, then it's a good script. Now, let's move forward, good people, because that's what we do here. And I want to say, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the page. I hope you got this notification. We've been working very hard to try to fix this situation yet again. It's going to keep happening. Unfortunately, this is what we got to deal with. So we hope that you guys are here, and the ones that did get the notifications, thank God. you know, we will be on the Patreon updating that today. I'm not going to tell you what, but it is explosive. Don't forget to watch the exclusive interview with Bob Arum as he ethered Dana White. Oh, Dana heard it. Oh, he heard it loud and clear. Now, moving right along, Gucci is set to come back in return to do the verses the next time he does it, because this has been one of the biggest things he's been involved in. And this time, they're not going to do Jeezy. They're going to do the first versus rematch in history. They're going to have Jeezy and Gucci go song for song again on another day. But that's down the road. They ain't going to do it right now. They're going to build that back up, as they're going to do TI versus Gucci. T.I. is going to put his catalog against Gucci Mane's catalog. Now, there's a lot of songs that people wish Gucci would have did. All of that can be in this new battle. I'm trying to think, outside of Paper Trail, how many songs could T.I. really throw up against Gucci? I'm curious right now. Very curious. My curiosity clock is going very high. Like, I'm quite sure he'll throw Freaky Girl up against anything that T.I. bring to the table. And he would win. So, it's a lot of songs he could put in there. Gucci Bandana could go up against a lot of songs T.I. got. T.I. got a lot of commercial songs now. He gonna do Swagger Like Us, Swagger Like Us. That was the song that really put him on and put him over. And he gonna use a lot of his trap music songs. So T.I. can go back to his old library. I don't think he gonna use the Us or Else catalog. I think it'd be an interesting battle. Very interesting. T.I. versus 50 Cent, that's just like nonsense to me. None of them at 50 Cent level. But some people were saying that they would like to see Jeezy versus 50 Cent. Because Jeezy is slated to come back and return to do a versus, even though he said, like, hey, I ain't really committed to doing that yet. He trying to sell the recession too. Now, if they want to do something, have Freddie Gibbs go up against Jeezy. I want to see that. Oh, now that's right there something I want to see. Like T said right now, he think Freddie Gibbs is in his bag. He's like, right now, Freddie Gibbs is probably one of the best of the game right now. And I gotta kind of agree with T. My man, right outside Gary, Indiana. Let's get it. Well, the world is a different place, and people are going through stuff all the time. But what attracted people more to that versus was the unknown of something can go down at any moment. And in that battle, it felt like something was going to go down at any moment. And then it was the most tweeted and talked about situation for 2 days straight because of the way Gucci was and the way Gucci approached it. Had he not did the truth of 747, we wouldn't have been this intrigued. He did round one, his diss song to Jeezy to kick it right off. He thought this is a battle. He was the only one that treated the verses like a battle and not a friendly sparring competition. He treated this like we going to war. This is what it is. This is what we about. I mean, it was so intense that when it was going down, 21 Savage is sitting there with all his buddies from Zone 6. They sitting right there in the doggone trap, basically watching it, and you feel the energy of how they feel when this was going on, when he did the truth. He was, yeah, what he gonna come back with now? Yeah. Look the man in the eye. When he did the Pookie Low line, what did he tell him? Why is his head down? Why he won't look him in the eye? Look him in the eye, man. What's your head down for? Man, they was like, they ain't with none of this piece. Zone 6 is just the way it is. They ain't with none of this truce and none of that. This is, man, forget him. They wasn't saying forget. But yeah, they still got that attitude. They still got a chip on their shoulder. That's just how it is. It's that attitude over there. You can't, even though it is involving these gentlemen, when you say zone 6, you talking to everybody in that area. That's how it is in probably a lot of areas around the world. When you talk about Argyle Gardens, no matter what block you talking about, block 10, any block over there, you talking about them. Man, I tell you what, I was sitting there the other day talking to somebody who mad, still harboring over something that happened 27 years ago. And it wasn't nothing as serious as this. But still, it's just the attitude of the area you in. Man, it's typical. That's what a side Negro do. Talking about Burnside. If you ain't from Burnside, you ain't gonna like nobody from Burnside. That's just how it was. In the city, they didn't like Burnside people. I had a chick that lived over there in Burnside. You know, we met in high school. So I would have to walk down there. And I didn't realize at the time that we were so unliked. Our area was not very liked. A lot of things was done and said, and we ain't know nothing about it. I'm just going to see somebody. My buddy going to see his girl. What could be wrong with that? Everything when you on foot and you ain't from that neighborhood. So you got to make sure you know the situation. You got to know what's going down. The whole nine. My buddy thought he could have just ran and got away. Because he's only seeing the people that's in front of him. What he's not seeing is the people that's dipping down, hiding behind the cars, and he wasn't going to make it. He was running right towards them. If I didn't know that man and have class with him and called his name out, I'm like, hey, what's up? And said his name, and that was only because we went to the same school. Everybody lived in that area, all went to the same high school. So it was no big stretch for somebody to feel indifferent. You feel me? If a situation came and people felt indifferent about it, it wasn't a really big thing, you know? Because we were only cool with each other due to the fact we went to the same school. That's it. Wasn't too much to it. So if we didn't go to the same school, man, we weren't gonna be cool with each other. We would have probably never met. But it saved us. Our side and his side, they didn't get along. She knew that though. She just thought I knew. All she knew is come see me. So I gotta go through hell and hot water just to do that. And once you get skilled on, your foot walking game, to go over the tracks, never under it. Under is the shortest way to go. Why the hell you going over the tracks? Because if you go under the tracks, there's people waiting to rob you. You have to know your environment. And people's attitudes are sometimes they're stuck with where they live. And they take it everywhere. They might never have a beef or never met that person ever in his life. They know he from that area. Oh, screw him. And that's how it was with Zone 6 with Gucci. They rolling with Gucci. When he say Zone 6, he repping all of them. So when they see Jeezy, they ain't liking him at all. They right back in the mix. Like, they ain't trying to move forward and none of that stuff. So them having that battle and that versus battle was meaningful. Because what Jeezy said, these young fools out here doing this because, we did this. They even trying to say, oh, Quando Rondo made that song because, Gucci did the truth. I'm like, Gucci did the truth once his case was over. You know what I'm saying? The case was over. He was out of jail. Out of it when he recorded the truth. So you got to understand what we're talking about. When that was recorded, the man was out. Case over. Now, this is an entirely different thing. You got cases still pending. They ain't even got the lawyer. You ain't even got the court date. And you over here making songs. Not smart. Do you catch my drift? Oh yeah, thank you, dog. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'll keep fighting to make sure y'all get y'all notifications. Carcino, I'm out. Oh yeah, Cash App is Carcino. If you want to support the page, we appreciate it.